Hello, everyone, and welcome on in to baseball right here on youtube.com/Seanosaurus Rex. My name is Sean. Today, we play game number 160 in the Seattle Mariners, season. We have clinched the American League West. We're 103-56. We're putting out our top winning pitcher, Sam Delaplane, who has an 18-5 record with a 2.02 ERA. We are taking on the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, who gave us a little bit of a run for our money there towards the end of the season. For like a really long stretch, they were between 3 and 4.5 games behind us. They hit a bit of a rough patch where they lost a 4-game series in a sweep to the Houston Astros, and then immediately went and got swept by the Mariners, giving them a 7-game losing streak and knocking them out of contention of potentially taking the American League West crown. It actually was looking like it might line up for this or the previous series in Los Angeles to be really big. It wasn't all that big because we knocked them out in the first 2 games of that series in Los Angeles. This is the final season, or the final series of the regular season. Yeah, Shohei Ohtani. He is on the mound, or scheduled to be on the mound. We've had some oddities with the who it says is starting, especially with the Angels. But Ohtani is supposed to start. He is a nightmare, even though he has a 4-8 record with a 6.70 ERA. He gives me a lot of trouble. He has a very fast primary pitch and a very slow secondary pitch, or perhaps it's the reverse, the inverse. Fast secondary, slow first and primary pitch. All right. Postseason is in 3 days. You'll be able to watch a lot of baseball content. Thankfully, I own this game on both Xbox and on PlayStation. I bought it on PlayStation because I thought I would be able to continue my Road to the Show character from last season. You couldn't. It's like the one time that they've been like, no, you can't do it. At least on the PlayStation 4 generation of consoles. But thankfully, you're actually able to upload your save, your franchise save, to the cloud, and you can play it on both consoles. So I was doing some tinkering around, looking to see what the schedule would be like, because we have that division clinched. It's easier to look at it. Whereas if you try to look at the Mariners in just a regular simulation, they don't win a whole lot of games. It's pretty bad. We are on the verge of going 10-0 in our last 10. Our win streak is up at 9. The Angels' win streak is at 3, 9 games behind us. They've clinched their wild card berth. The Astros, 89-70. They can eliminate the Blue Jays or the Yankees. We'll take a look at the American League East here in just a second. And an interesting fact about that in just a minute. Astros can clinch. I think if with a win they'll clinch. I think that's all that means, is that if they win, it's over. They'll be in the wild card. They'll head to Los Angeles. I did a couple of different simulations because I was trying to figure out exactly how I wanted to do the content for when the Mariners aren't playing. I don't have a great solution at the moment, but I'm going to think about it and see what I can do. The original idea is this, and you can let me know in the comments below if it sounds interesting. We're gonna watch the American League Wild Card game and the National League Wild Card game, and then with the division series, it might just be the Mariners series, and then if there are off days, it'll just be Chad Champs. But I'm thinking that when the championship series hits, if we make it that far, or maybe just regardless, if you're interested, you can watch both series. It's kind of a lot when I could just call it good. I was debating just doing the World Series, but with how it works out, it wouldn't be too long with the championship series. The tricky round is it's the division series, because there are some days are like 4 games playing. So what I was kind of thinking there was like picking one from the National League to follow, and then the Mariners series in the American League, and kind of watching that. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you don't I'm gonna do the wild card games because I think they're interesting regardless. But if no one's interested in the National League stuff, I won't worry about it. I could always run a more condensed playoffs with the Mariners. But yeah, because I realized that I don't have very many more episodes of Chad Champ laying around, or that I can even record. Maybe they get to the playoffs with the Brewers. I don't know. I need to actually just block out a chunk of time and just record the rest of those. So here's what happened. In both simulations I ran, there actually ended up being a game 163, and it came down to, in the first simulation I ran, it was the Cardinals and the Brewers, and in the second simulation, it was the Yankees and the Blue Jays. Both ended up tied. So there was a cool game 163. So I'll have to keep an eye on that as well. If you just sim to postseason, it skips all of that, so you don't have the opportunity to like watch it or anything. So there you go. That's what I'm thinking. It is the first of the month. It is October 1st in game. The first of the month, I should say, has been heinous for the Mariners. I think we've only won once on the first of the month. Actually, we'll take a look at the calendar here. Let's see. There's a loss. There's a loss. There's a loss. A loss. A loss. And a win. We are 1-5. 1-5. I don't know what it is about the opening day of the month, but for some reason, it's just a nightmare. And I guess we'll just kind of see what happens here. Let's tinker with this lineup a little bit. Actually, we might be okay. France is hot. Crawford, Lewis, Seeger. I think we might be able to make it through this whole series with this lineup. I appreciate the Jake Fraley, which I don't know if I've improved him throughout the season because I've used him so consistently and so effectively, or if the live roster updates help in franchise mode. I don't know why it would, but I don't know. We're looking good. Crawford here is kind of he's a speed kill, but I don't really have anybody else to put there. What I've actually liked doing is giving Haniger the DH spot, and then throwing another speedster in right field. But neither of the guys are all that strong. They don't have great power. So, I don't know. Sorry for the long intro today. While the game screen is loading, go ahead and scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. We got plenty more baseball content coming. We're guaranteed at least 3 games in the postseason. There will be a couple of wild card games. I think I'll do the World Series regardless, because I think that'd be kind of cool just to kind of watch it. But I also understand if people aren't into it. But hey, if you want to see more playoff baseball, let me know down in the comments below. And if you could pick a National League team that's going to get into the playoffs, Cardinals, Brewers, the Dodgers, the Padres, which team would you be interested in following? I don't know. Sam Delaplane gets start number 32, 18-5 on the season, in second place with that 2.02 ERA, 182.2 innings pitched, and some strikeouts and walks that I didn't get to read. So, all right. Here we go. First pitch coming. Here it is. Also, that was a really bad curveball. Also, in both simulations, the Mariners lost their first series. In the first simulation, it was the Yankees. In the second simulation, it was the Blue Jays in 5. Interestingly, you can watch all of the games, regardless of what time they would start. So, on the days where there are 4 games happening in one day, one of them is at 7:05 Eastern, and then another one's at 8:05 Eastern, and then the 2 other games, because of where they were located, were like 10:05 Eastern. But if you watch one game, and even if the other game is supposed to start, it does not do that. It does not like let that one go through, which I thought was interesting.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Then it becomes a conversation of if I follow a National League series in addition to the American League series that we are in, is it a double header? Is it two games in one video?
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the
It's an unnecessarily complicated thought process I put myself in. It's borderline stupid.
The nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game
10-1. Houston wins, most likely cementing themselves in the wild card game. That was a very high pitch. I do not have the accuracy today, but off to a good start with a strikeout. Coming off that series victory against the Oakland Athletics, where things were a lot easier than I thought they would be. We're off to a good start here against the Angels with a strikeout number 1. Little ground out. Oh, Mike Trout, he's back in the game. Interesting. He has been locked at that, like, 127 RBI or 124 RBI.
Now the first pitch.
And it wasn't for only like a week. It was for like a very long time. Like, he was injured. We didn't see him in the entire series last time. We met this team down in Los Angeles.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even to
Ooh,
Trout,
just
1-1.
inside. Ooh, just low. Okay.
2-1 now.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul.
All right, count is even here. 2-2. Wants that changeup, which I just have not had so far.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good
All of a
changeup.
sudden, we have a 5-6 pitch at bat here.
And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
Mike Trout deceptively fast. I never think he's going to be 84 speed. That's a little frustrating, honestly. 2 quick outs. Had the ground out, the strikeout. We were on pace for a pretty quick inning there.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The average for him.
The good news is, I think with how things are lining up, we don't have to face the winner of the wild card game immediately. We will get, well, oh no, because the simulation had us losing at least one game. The first simulation had the Mariners getting swept against this Angels team. If we finish second, we will most likely face the team that wins the American League East.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul. Here comes another 0-2. Popped up. Crawford has it for number 3. Angels leave 1.
If we end up with the best record in baseball, we'll get one of the teams from the American League West in the first round. If we end up with, like, behind the Twins, we would get the American League East team. Shohei Ohtani, he is making his 32nd start. 4-8 record with a 6.70 ERA. He's only accounted for 12 decisions in his 31 starts. 125 innings, 171 strikeouts, 61.
He's tough to hit. If he brings his A game, pack up your bats because he's going to punch out Quite a few hitters.
All right, let's
Now
see.
is Jake Fraley. He'll lead things off here in the
Primary is a
bottom half of the
four-seam
first.
that tops off at 100 miles an hour. His secondary is a slider that is
Here it comes.
way slower.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
So we'll see how this goes today. Love to keep the winning streak alive. Had some hot bats in the series against Oakland, especially with Kyle Seeger. But you can see there, four-seam is 95 to 100. That slider, even at its best, is 11 miles an hour slower
Now a check swing, but he
than
picks up into ball one. So, fellas, this
his
Eagles team entering
lowest
play here
fastball.
tonight. They've been
So
in
the
nice
speed
run
difference is
here,
actually going to be
winning three of the
greater
last 4 games.
because it'll
Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams
that one was
playing
97,
baseball right
which
now.
is right in the middle of that, obviously. But that slider means that it's probably coming in 81, 82.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right
Damn.
now. Really playing well. Both come in
All
on
we've seen
winning
so far are
streaks.
fastballs. The Blue Jays win, so they'll keep themselves alive here down the stretch. I believe that the American League East team that was in contention will be eliminated from wild card contention, but it could come down to a game 163, depending on how these series go. Could be interesting to watch down the stretch here.
First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that
I think that
couldn't quite catch the
curveball,
inside.
which is his fourth best pitch, I think that last time gave me probably the most trouble.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Oh, the Astros game isn't even done, by the way. It's 10-1 in the seventh. Yikes.
Yikes. Times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good
Oh,
strikeout
that was a
pitches. The
3-0
problem is
count.
He'll get ball one, he'll get ball two, and he sometimes isn't really an attack.
Now, Ohtani only has about half energy, so
Below the zone is
we
swing
might
and
be...
a
That was a
miss.
4-pitch walk, by the way, that I just
This is a
threw away.
great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Breaking
That is
ball
5
well
pitches.
inside
He has
the
thrown
for
5
3.
balls.
This one's blooped out toward right center field.
Okay,
In
that'll
there, a
work.
base hit.
The result is the same. I'd like to see a little more patience at the plate, especially with that first swing. The first swing on the pitch that was way outside, that one sucked. The one that was lower, closer to the strike zone, that one I'm okay with.
Everything's falling.
Into the box, Kyle Lewis.
Oh,
Pitch to him and comes
way
out
early,
to strike
way
one.
early.
He'll enter play with an average of 311, 27 homers, and 84 runs batted in.
Just right over the top of it, too. Mike Trout leads the American League in batting average. That's a double play.
Reined in to Iglesias for
Okay,
one.
well.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
If it didn't take 6 hours to record 4
First pitch of
baseball
the AB
games,
now. As he'll look
Just
at
a
the
whole-
fastball
just a whole
in there
day.
on the outer half
it's
to
a 6
0-1.
6-hour baseball video.
This offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
We can keep Mike Trout off the or out of the RBI column. We can seal ourselves an opportunity to get Kyle Seeger the most RBIs this season. 134 to Trout's 127.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Now here's the pitch. Strike one.
Only thing that sucks, and I guess I could talk with it, if I just record the games without like face cam or any sort of audio from me, I do have to sit here and like jiggle the control sticks every like 8 minutes.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ooh, left that over the plate. Gross. And again, a couple of quick outs early. Out number 3, proving to be a bit of an issue here.
That's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's gonna throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Come on.
Off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
There we go.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end.
Change the eye level, change the speed. Hell yeah. All right, Kyle Seeger is coming up here to lead off the bottom of the 2nd.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seeger. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 of that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Oh, I wanted it. I wanted it. I was too committed. I was hoping he would come over in the high part of the zone there. No big deal. I'd love to try and get Shohei out of here, because he just gives me so much trouble. Yeah, that's the problem. Super early on the first one, way late on that second one. Wow, fuck me. Okay. Throws me with that low fastball. Alright, went in with high hopes, walked away disappointed. Kind of sounds like going on a date with me. Just go in, you're like, man, this guy's nice, and then you walk away saying, he's an idiot. He doesn't even know what a fucking protein is. He just eats rice checks all day.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in next, Ty France. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Oh, shoot. I wonder what the Twins situation is. I'm okay with not having the best record if it means I have to avoid the Angels or the Astros in the playoffs.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score.
Ooh, gross.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
I didn't actually hit the table. I'm just so irritated. God damn it. God damn it.
Digging in will be Brandon Marsh, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, suck a fucking PP, you idiot. God damn it, that's a strike.
On the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And the fastball hitting 90.
Where is your zone? Is it literally one ball to the right from my perspective?
Here's the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field.
There we go. Nice grab.
Makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready now for LAA.
Oh, okay.
Matt Theis.
Was very confused. Thought that an achievement was unlocking. I was like, what? I didn't do anything. I had a weird instance today where I loaded up Halo 4 on the 360, which is backwards compatible on the Xbox One, because I needed to record I needed the intro video for the Halo series that's going on here on youtube.com/ShotandSwordStrikes every Sunday and Monday. Half a first-person shooter campaign in the Halo franchise. But I thought, like, oh, I'll just pop into the multiplayer and see what's going on for whatever dumb reason. And then it just awarded me, like, 19 achievements for, like, 500 gamer score for, like, no reason. And I'm like, well, what? I haven't done any of these tasks? Hello? I'm going to be banned on true achievements? What?
Third inning, no score to this point. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes.
But it was all DLC matchmaking achievements.
90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Got him
There we go.
and that's the third out.
It was just the weirdest, like,
Angels go down 1-2-3. Home
is
has
this really
the third
happening?
coming up.
No, instead this one's just a download for a Game Pass game.
Now to the plate, Dylan Moore. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Okay. Wow, he's like 80 points better, 90 points better. Jeez Louise.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High
Ugh,
in the air
gross.
out towards shallow right. Mazar is under it. One away.
There was no reason for me to swing at that. Come on.
The next batter will be Evan White. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Now here's the first offering. Starts him
Way
with a
behind on
rising
that.
fastball there for strike
Way.
one.
That's where I was. That's what I was looking for
This hitter needs a cup of coffee, or is he
Seeger.
sitting off speed right there.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
If we can work some counts here.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
His energy's real low. We might be able to get into that bullpen, do some damage there, cause some problems for the next couple of games. They also have to worry about their bullpen going into the American League wild card game, which is only like a day or two after.
This is line to left.
That's
Up the
oh,
is right
that's right
there
to
as
him.
he'll put it
Damn
away
it.
without much problem for the second out.
There's like a 4 or 5 day gap between the end of the season and the start of the division series for the Mariners.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. High
Oh,
and deep to right center.
damn.
Mazzara.
Okay, so we're through 3, even with the extended long talky intro.
We'll head to the
Still
fourth.
right about 30 minutes and 3 innings complete. We do have the one hit, but it was into a double play with the next batter.
And now in the box, Jose Iglesias. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First offering.
There we go.
Still all zeros
Two-seam
in the run
fastball
column here
in
the fourth
for strike
inning.
one.
Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to let
It won't be
We
us.
have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Angels
There we
shortstop
go.
behind in the count,
There's a nice
ball and 2
change up.
strikes. Had to wait back
Fouled
on the
away.
changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Wow, we're going right back to that same spot, huh? Everything's been outside and low.
And a
Didn't
good
bite on
take
that.
there.
He has a good eye. Oop, sorry.
Bouncer up the middle.
How did you not get that? Oh, Crawford.
There's a hard
You had a good read on it, and I thought he would be able to get to it.
on it. Hard single up.
I don't know if diving is worth it in these scenarios.
Sent it back right where it came from.
He's like just like a half step.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish.
Oh, God.
Fouled away. He singled in his first AB. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Oh, you want another fastball, huh?
Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
What a surprise. Mike Trout, a fantastic hitter, picked up a hit because we threw the same fucking pitch 3 fucking times, Tom Murphy. God damn it.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the
There
first
we go.
pitch to him is in there for a
Yeah,
close
I like that
strike
spot too, Tom Murphy. Now let's just mix up the pitches.
Up to this part of the ball
Not just the
game
same
right
fucking
now.
thing over and
The
over and
key
over
is
again.
90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to
Ooh,
swing at.
gross.
Outside
Didn't think it was
at
that late, but
94,
okay.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Fuck
Count
off.
moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. 1 there. On to first. And they
I got a good
get
feel
it
for the
to
timing on that throw to first. I wasn't really even looking at it. I was checking the
We don't get
thing to see how close it was going to be.
But boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Justin Upton the next to hit. As he takes
Ooh, there we go. There we go. I like that slider right there.
In scoring position with 2 gone. Now a
I don't
changeup,
like
but
that.
misses
You
just
just
a
missed
little
it.
below the zone. And a swing there from Upton as this is on the ground to short.
Nice play by Crawford. There we go.
Angels strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Good defensive plays like that have been super helpful all season long. Key double play,
For
and
the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder,
there we go.
Jake Fraley.
Still a 0-0 game here.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch.
God damn
As
it.
he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like
That
he's gonna have a
curveball
pretty good
is
night.
fucking devastating.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Oh,
Fletcher backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
That's exactly what they
Shortstop.
wanted out of that pitch up in the
JP.
zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And
Oh,
the first
so
pitch, he
early
grounds
on that.
foul.
pitch that I didn't really
1
even
for 1
need to be
with the
swinging
single
at.
so far.
God dang it. We are not punishing the fact that he doesn't have energy enough.
Now the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike two. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Murphy has it, and he makes the throw to first. Crawford is
He's
retired.
all over the map, and I am all over the map with him. He's not hitting his spots. He's throwing it so far outside of the strike zone,
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
and I'm just not putting myself in good counts.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count is 1-2 now.
So early. So early. That was an 84-mile-an-hour slider following a 98-mile-an-hour.
And the pitch. And he gets under this one as
Fastball.
the ball is skied into very shallow right. Fletcher has got it, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. Through 4. Still tied. Nothing.
I hate facing Shohei Ohtani. Oh my god. Like, it's a really big deal that we missed him last time we saw Los Angeles. Hi, Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels' offense with their manager.
Didn't mean to do that.
And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Angels, the right fielder.
All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara.
All right, here we go.
Wheels
About to hit the halfway point of this
first
game.
pitch. It is career. Mazara carries him
At
back
some point, my
one
nose
over
can
the
stop
260
bothering me.
mark. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ugh, gross.
And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the
Calm down.
Angel right
Settle
fielder.
down. Slow down.
Grounded back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. No one on with one down, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. First pitch of the AB now. And that misses, ball one.
That's a strike! Fucking idiot!
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer.
That's
on
also
that.
a strike.
Ball's
What are
a
you
strike.
doing? What are you doing back there?
High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And this is swung
There we
on
go.
and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Brandon Marsh. As he takes a
There we
called
go. Nice
strike
strike
at the
right
knees.
there.
It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a soft liner to the left side. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Good job to spoil
We
that
are,
one away, and he stays alive.
Low on energy here with Delaplane. We're at 65 pitches here. Not even through 5 full innings pitched. Now that was a great, what's it called?
Angels are gone in order. Halfway home, still no score.
Great location on that strikeout. Hi, Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Mariners,
Striding forward now.
Pokemon
the Mariners
box.
cleanup
What the hell is
hitter,
Pokemon
Kyle
box?
Seeger.
Oh, Metroid Prime 2.
He was recently awarded the
Nintendo,
Early Player
make
of the Month
Metroid Prime.
award.
Make that trilogy happen. For the love of God.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. So way down
I do wonder how much of a test
Strike 1.
something like Skyward Sword is for bringing Wii games
Ball and a strike.
to the Switch.
This guy's been
Like, hey, here's a
far, but it's gonna be tested here.
here's a game
4, 5,
in a
and 6
franchise.
coming up this
Here's a
month.
game. Oh, hang on. How do I want to phrase this? Here's a game in a franchise that the franchise is hugely popular, but this isn't a game that tracks super well.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Murphy corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Seeger is retired, and there's 1 away.
It was that goddamn curveball. It was that
Bases
fucking
empty with 1
curveball.
out now. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch
72 mile an hour curveball, and it just wasn't even close.
Now here's the first offering. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is
Oh my
first
fucking
good
God.
strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day. That's on the menu so far.
And this is
We'll go to
past
second.
him at
We'll go to
third.
second.
Down the line.
We'll go to
It's a fair
second,
ball.
maybe? Okay. Thankfully, he ran all the way to the wall.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good
God, that's so irritating.
anybody put on this guy so far.
Shohei Ohtani is my least favorite pitcher to
That
face.
was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
He's just, ugh. The fact that he's throwing, like, pitches that are 25 miles an hour in difference between the curveball and
So
the
here now,
four seam
Ty France, as the first pitch misses
is
to him, it's
brutal.
ball 1.
brutal. All right.
Now the 1-0.
That was a bad swing. We have one out. That was a nice hit by
Little chopper back to
Mitch
the mound.
Haniger. That'll be an easy out at first. Not a great at bat. I just need to get him out of the game. I need his energy to run low enough to get him out.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so making
I didn't put anybody up in my bullpen. Shit. Warm up at Tapia. Maybe even a Brennan.
Has a look, now the pitch.
That's okay.
Haniger at third with 2 away.
Oh,
Pitch, and he can't make contact
I was just too early on it.
2.
That's a
I mean, it was outside. It was probably a bad pitch to swing on, but...
could work out of the strike
And I mean,
zone.
look at that. It's a 72-mile-an-hour curveball.
Chase your pitch, just like that one.
Swing and a liner.
Drop, 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 drop. Yeah! Ribby! Ribby knock! There we go.
Boy, it's been
There we go.
this one so far.
Just enough.
But that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing.
That
on
was a
the bump
splitter.
without question, but that RBI
Not as
right
fast
there
as a
might set the
fastball.
tone for the later innings.
But faster than that curveball. And that's the timing I have. The timing I have is like slider splitter.
Plate now, Evan White. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center.
Oh,
Get there, and he puts it away
damn it.
to
Thought I was going to be able to get
retire.
around, but alas, no such luck. Okay, now I really kind of just want to lose a couple of games here. I don't know that facing Houston and facing or Los Angeles is a good idea. It's a bad
Top half
plan.
of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Theis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Dude, that's 3 of those pitches. 3 pitches that are clearly in the zone being called balls.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one
That's a strike
misses,
too.
and I think
What the
both
fuck? What
parties
game are you watching back there?
disagrees. It's 2-2.
Fuck off. It's fucking horse shit.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right
Fuck
here
this.
could really just
Fucking
infuse
bullshit.
some confidence into this lineup.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first gets
3
it, so
extra
the leadoff
pitches
man's retired
for
here
what
at
should
the
have been a
end.
fucking strikeout, but sure.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leader.
I wonder if a shutout is enough to bump that down by
Second in the AL in that department.
.02 runs.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, David Fletcher. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Lewis waits on it. He
There we go.
hauls it in without
Took a
any
weird
trouble,
route there.
and There are 2 away.
Try to make sure that I'm not overrunning things. But I didn't adjust
So
correctly, and
now
then
at
I
the plate, Jose
almost
Iglesias,
over-adjusted,
the base
and,
hit
ugh,
last
gross.
time up.
San Francisco beat San Diego 7-6.
First delivery to him.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Hit to first. Fielded
Okay,
cleanly.
that'll be it for him.
Step on the
6
back
innings
south.
of
The inning is over.
no run
Nothing
ball
doing
here.
this
We'll
half.
bring in
9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit
Maybe
in
we'll
the
start
home
with
half of the 6th.
Brandon
It's
Brennan.
the Mariners 1
We could go
and
Brandon
the
Brennan,
Angels nothing.
Domingo Tapia, and then
Aaron Slagers enters
not
to do the
Aaron
pitching
Slagers.
in the bottom of the 6th.
He is coming in though for game number 68 with a 17-5 record, 3-4, or 1 blown save, 3 converted saves, and 4 opportunities. That's the way to say that. 172 innings, 2.82 ERA.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher. Tom
High
Murphy.
save conversion rate, maybe. Ugh, I hate when my head itches when I have a hat on. Ow. I didn't even feel like I did anything. I just rubbed my fucking head. All right.
First pitch on the way.
Ken Giles, by the way, was the name I was trying to
Some
think of.
action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Sinker, four-seam slider, changeup.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
So the Blue Jays won and the Yankees lost, correct?
Fouled
Damn it.
off.
Ah. Immediately following the Blue Jays victory.
Is offered
Fuck
and
my
missed.
face.
He chased it for strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Jake Fraley. As it's on the ground toward the hole. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll go after
That was a big old swing right there.
Behind 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do
Fuck.
damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Hey, all of his pitches are really... are much slower, I shouldn't have said
Two
really.
strikes went out of the zone that
His
time.
his fastball tops out at 93, as does his sinker, which is 5 miles an hour slower than the number that Ohtani was
This is
throwing.
for ball 1.
Saw a lot of mid-90s, 97, 98.
With 3 hits in the
I guess that would be
ballgame.
high 90s. But middle of the range for his 95 to 100 mile an hour
Able to
four-seam
protect the plate
fastball
with 2 strikes, and he'll see
rating,
another
I guess. I don't know.
one. And another foul ball.
I think you can see early on all of these. My timing has been on as far as like 87 mile an hour. Ah,
Back to him on the mound.
still early on that sinker.
And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they're on top 1-0. Seventh inning ready to roll.
Oh, I forgot to put in a picture. That's okay.
Brendan Brennan is on to pitch from the bullpen.
45 games this season, 1-2 record, 14 holds with 48.1 innings pitched, 2.05 on the ERA, 49-2 strikeouts to walks. Righties batting a little better than lefties. But that'll leave Della playing 6 innings pitched, no runs. A couple of hits, but nothing coming to fruition. Even got out of a little bit of a jam there, which was nice. Eh.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
2 for 5, Trout versus Brennan, including a home run.
That evens it up 1-1.
Top half of the 7th in this one.
And now pitch on the way.
That's a nice strike. I like that
He'll be
four-seam
fine coming
fastball
out
right
of the
there.
bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this is
There we
swung
go.
and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
In now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and one. And he fouls this one off.
Bum, 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 bum.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
You
We're
don't see
okay.
that too much in
One good
today's
pitch,
game.
double
Most
play,
guys,
get out of it.
doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment. Able
How is
to
it
punch
5
the
p.m.
ground
and I'm already
ball for a
tired?
single.
I'm sitting here and I'm just like,
That will
oh,
be Justin
God.
Upton. 0 for 2
When's
for him
bedtime?
So far in this one. First offering on its way. As he
There we
looks at
go.
a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hard on the ground towards short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. And he
Wow,
is in
did
there
not
for
expect him to
third
go all the
with
way
a
to third.
possible tying run.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove.
We're good.
line
We're
drive
still
base
okay.
hit.
Next to dig in,
Shit.
Nomar Mazara, and his
Shit.
guys are looking
That
to
sucked.
erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and
I
foul.
really don't like that slider on the outside position that he called for.
Remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Wow, I am surprised he went for that. That was super
He's
late.
in the hole now, 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
What do I have? What do I have? How about a little, we'll go a little change-up action. It was way too
Looking
late.
for the K, here's the pitch. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right
15
here.
pitches in this inning.
See if you could
I
get
just,
the pitch
I'm just,
outside the zone.
I'm still
He's
surprised that he went for it,
right now and
went
expects
from first to
something else
third.
to miss off the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
God, I'm looking. God, I'm looking. That's helpful. Takes away the sacrifice fly. We're good.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. His career numbers in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early.
Okay.
And get ready, or he's going to throw it right
Fouled
by
that one away.
Here's the 0-2.
Got him! Oh my God!
For the third time.
Holy shit! That was a real generous strike right there. Kind of makes up for all the shitty calls that we've got today.
We're back to Friday Night Baseball on
You know what?
the
I'm not even mad now.
show.
I'm sorry I told you to suck a pee-pee earlier there. Though I'm sure that the Angels are telling you to suck a big pee-pee now.
for the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Lewis. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Over the bullpen and gone.
He left that over the absolute heart of the plate. That one, I feel like that was a pretty good hit there. I got a good look at it. Felt like I saw it well, and just went for it.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make.
Man, that was a monster shot. What was that? Changeup?
Kyle Seeger.
No!
Back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point.
I'm sorry, Kyle. That's my fault.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward
Damn.
left center. Upton's under it.
0 for 3 for Seeger today.
And there's one gone. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the AB now. Hit sharply on the ground.
That was an unnecessary power swing.
On his second base hit of the game.
But that was pretty good.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
So now to the plate, Ty France.
Ooh, gross.
Swing and a miss
Yuck.
on an off-speed pitch to
Stop.
start him out. Nothing in 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
All right. Settle down.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ooh, a
The
double
ground
play.
is short. Could this be
Fucking
2?
rip.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th.
Right before I hit into that double play, I thought, oh, I should put a new pitcher in. And then I swung at the immediate next pitch. Gross.
Striding forward now is the DH.
The designated hitter, Brandon Mark.
Domingo Tapia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do
67
so to
games,
start
has a beautiful 7-1 record with 30 holds, 89.2 innings pitched, 92 strikeouts to 3 walks, that nice 1.20 ERA. We'll bring in Giles, barring a quiet bottom of the 8th inning. Looking for a potential save opportunity. It might actually be good to just bring in Giles anyway. We have more than enough time off between the season finale and the first game of the division series. So he can get rested even if he's pretty low on energy. But we have not had him in lately. I don't actually remember the last time he was in. Might have been... No, did he have... I don't remember any of the... Would it have been Los Angeles, the previous Los Angeles series? I don't think we needed a save situation in any of the... I hit the wrong button. Any of the Athletics games, I think those were pretty clean. And that low...
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's fine. That's fine. All of that was awful. I don't know what was wrong there, but
The 1-0.
There's
That's a
not too many
strike.
umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
That was not borderline at all. That was a clear strike.
The 2-0. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 2-2. And he takes a good swing.
They have had
As this is sent down the line in
some
right,
deep shots, but they
into the crowd.
mercifully have
Foul
gone
ball.
foul.
Another 2-2 offering. High in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that's the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Matt Theis. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be
Whoops.
tough to score some runs.
And he falls behind 0-2.
God damn it.
It's fouled away.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And he
Fuck.
misses there. 1-2. And he just
Come
misses
on.
inside with the fastball there. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
You know what? He has not seen
Now the
this pitch. It was a little inside, a little more centered than I wanted it to be.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll reach second
We're okay.
now with one
We're
away.
okay.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Standing in now, David Fletcher.
God damn it.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone.
That
for
was
the
not
first
what I wanted to
strike.
see. That was, I mean, it was a strike. It was nice, but
Comes set with the 0-1.
fuck me.
You know, it's great.
Oh my God. That should have been a tying home run.
But you have to be ready to hit, and that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Grounded weakly toward third. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So a runner at second. 2 down now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
All right. No more fucking around here. Not that I have been fucking around necessarily, but Mike Trout is either next or behind that. And either way, I don't want to see him.
Comes in and does his job. They hand it over to that beast in the ninth.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got it.
Got him looking. That's what you want to see. Beautiful, Tapia. Beautiful.
They trail it
Fuck
here.
yeah. Let's go.
Now to the plate, here is Dylan Moore. Delivered an RBI single last time up.
The second baseman, Dylan
First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Again, another foul ball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Count full, 3
Come
balls and
on.
2 strikes. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
Only one we haven't seen is the slider.
One more time.
Change up again.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location.
Damn it.
Because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Damn it. I thought it was going outside. I kind of psyched myself out for the
As he'll swing and miss
fuck.
at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
I
0 for 2
got myself
for this
prepared for
one.
the slider outside. And so I kind of just, I was like, well, that'll probably slide outside of the zone.
Jammed in there as this is rolled out to short. Iglesias is there, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice
Ooh,
play
boy.
for the out.
I'm doing a great job saving their bullpen for them. Saying, hey, don't worry. Even if you only need to use like 1 or 2 pitchers, I got you.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole.
Oh, wow, that got past third base. I'm surprised.
His outstretched arm, a base hit.
That was early, and it looked like he had a good read on it.
Pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, Jake Fraley. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazzara will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Seattle as
Okay.
they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
They're bringing in Ken Giles.
Ken Giles comes on from the
65 games, 3-2 record, 48 save conversions out of 48 opportunities, or 46 out of 48 saves. Whatever. Under a 1 ERA. 5 strikeouts short of 100 strikeouts on the season. Okay, that's sure. I think I threw too many four-seam fastballs there. There we go. All right, here we go. Mike Trout. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Save opportunity on the line.
Thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this one of the game's elite closers.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from
That'll
bad
work.
to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Just hung in there on that one. The next 0-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-2. Is swung on.
Finally. I think that was back-to-back-to-back sliders.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now here's the pitch. Anthony Rendon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike.
Oh, what time
one.
is that?
You gotta
Damn
love
it.
guys auto
Packers
taking your
Vikings
elbow
this
if you're
weekend.
on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
I would guess it's an early time slot game. So I probably won't get to watch it, but oh, there we go. Rendon's down on strikes. Beautiful location there.
Have to feel pretty confident
Love
about
it.
the way this one's
That
going.
bottom, that low left corner,
Hitters, 2 strikeouts.
has been called pretty consistently a ball.
More he can do to instill
Nice to
confidence
see that one go in my
this thing up
favor.
without any problem.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Taken, called, strike
Gross.
2, and now they're
Gross. That was a bad
strike
slider.
tonight.
All right, here we go. Final strike for the Angels.
He's got a chance to punch out the side
Kind of a
of the
quiet
order.
2-0
Against the
victory.
middle of the order, too.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Angels down to their last strike. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
These are the
Justin
great
Upton
matchups
given a
you
battle
see
here.
throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Hit to third.
Oh, a little bit of a high throw from Seeger, but still an out.
Add 1 more.
Delaplane's getting, what, win number 19 on the season?
And I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
This evening's
One
game
in the 5th,
finishes
one in the
2-0
7th.
the final score.
Delaplane improves to
Seattle
19-5.
Mariners
Otani drops to
with the division
4-9.
best 1-4
Ken Giles getting
Sam
the
Dillon
save.
wins for a
Dylan Moore
team-high
with a
19th
ribby knock, and then Kyle
Giles
Lewis
earns the save out of the
had,
bullpen, his 47th of the campaign. So
had the
that
solo
will wrap
shot.
things up.
Got out of a couple of jams. I feel like this was a pretty good game for us. We got some generous calls here and there from the umpire. We also got fucked a few times by them as well. So I guess it kind of balances out, but they had runner on third with 2 outs. They had runners on first and second with nobody out. Turned to double play. 6 hits for each team. The Mariners prevail, though, 2-1. No errors on either side. Sam Delaplane not only gets the win, but is your player of the game. 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, no walks, no earned runs. Ohtani gets the loss, only giving up 1 earned run in 5 innings pitched, only gave up 3 hits, had more strikeouts with 4 strikeouts, 3 hits, no walks. Ken Giles saved number 47. Not a lot to talk about as far as either offensive performance. Lewis, though, 1 for 3 with a solo shot. Haniger, 2 for 3 with a double and a run. Dylan Moore, 1 for 3 with a ribby. Crawford, for some reason, they highlighted that he struck out. Seems unnecessary, but I guess get your shots in while you can. Mariners have now won 10 in a row, have not lost since that opening game in Oakland, and that was only by 2, so been playing pretty well over the last couple of weeks here, even with some excruciating, awful games in there, still playing pretty well. We have 2 games left. This was game number 160. Tomorrow is game number 161. Can we get a victory, clinch the series, and give ourselves an opportunity to open some more Fire 2021 baseball cards? I think I have enough to do a double if we get a sweep. I should. Let's see. Oh. Okay, these are just garbage wrappers. Okay, all right, thanks. 2. Maybe we'll just do 1. We have division series, championship series, world series. I think we'll just do 1 with a sweep. We'll just do 1. We'll save. I guess. Well, I don't know. You know what? We got to play the games to even worry about that in the first place. 2-0 victory. A good victory for the Mariners. I felt that was a very complete game. Good defense, getting out of some jams, couple of hits. We really benefited from the fact that Ohtani did not have full energy. Otherwise, that 1 run might have been a little more important. And, it makes the defensive issues could be bigger. But that doesn't matter because he did have low energy, which means that we didn't have to deal with him for an entire game. And that means that it was a little easier to get into the bullpen. Still didn't do a whole lot of damage to that bullpen, but got enough to win. All right, 2 more games, and then we'll head to the playoffs. You can expect to see at least the wild card games here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex, and maybe we'll bounce around, check in on some National League series, see what's going on over there on the off days. I don't know. If you have suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. 1 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell so you're notified when I post new videos. Creeping up towards that 600 mark. So if you have subscribed, thank you so much. If you haven't clicked that button, why not do it now? It's a great time to do it. Whatever time of day you're watching this, never been a better time. Never at all. Every subscriber is appreciated, and it feels good that you like the content enough to click that button. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Go Mariners for game number 161. I feel like I said that in a weird tone, and I felt like I needed to bring it down. Go Mariners. We'll just end it there. Also, shout out to Ichiro going to the Mariners Hall of Fame. That is cool.